And we are live. Welcome, everybody. This is the two
Hello.
Gabriellas. I'm Dr. Gabriella Kőrösi.
And I'm Gabby.
And we are here to be
Yeah.
outside in nature and do our little wandering and meandering in nature and talk about different topics. And Gabi has a great topic for today.
Yeah. I was basically, I was going back to basics. I was thinking a lot today, and it was about my grandma and how she used to be right a lot of times. She was always right somehow. And I thought, is it because of wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because
Yeah.
she's seen so much? She lived through, I don't know, through war, through famine, through difficult times, but not only, she also lived happy times.
Yeah.
Seemed to know a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to
Well,
be
I
in
think that's
nature a
important
lot.
to, yeah, have that experience from our elders, and what they share and take that to heart because they learn it and know it. Although the world is changing, so sometimes not everything is applicable, but still they can learn past the wisdom they have passed down to us.
Yeah, it's wisdom and this collective memory that we form,
Hmm.
experiences, and through the
I
memories
love the
we share.
birds.
Can you hear them? It's amazing.
Yes, I can hear the birds around you. That's so fun. And I know the forest where you're walking because I walked there with you before. That is so cool.
It's a live concert, and
The
the air
birds
is so
here,
humid.
birds from here.
I don't hear from you too well because you you get frozen from time to time, like now. So I'm listening to the birds. I was gardening a bit, and I was planning, as a matter of fact, today I was planning to replant my little peas, the pea plants. And that again took me back to my grandma because whenever, whatever, in spring, early spring, late spring, early summer, we used to gather the peas.
Yeah.
And it was one of my favorite activities to peel the.
I remember doing that with my grandma too. It
And
was
it was
always fun to pick the fresh peas.
picking them, peeling them, feeling them. It was a lot about
Yeah.
the sensorial experience. And I think now
Hmm.
we don't really take time to feel things as much as when we were kids. And even, perhaps even our kids are more rushed than we used to be.
Well, I think there's so much extracurricular activities to keep the kids busy. I wonder if sometimes it's too much, you know,
Yeah. It's
um,
probably too much oftentimes. Mm.
if they really truly have time to be kids, or we are just rushing them from one place to the next, you know?
Yeah. Well, if you can escape in nature as much as possible with our kids, then I think we can balance it all.
Yeah.
And that should
Yeah.
be the
It's
goal
very nice when you
somehow.
are able to do that. Yeah. I know you guys just went on multiple hikes with the kids, and it's
Yeah.
so nice when you're able to go out and do that, spend time in nature.
Yes, we are doing uh, the blue trail in Hungary with the kids. Well, the boys are doing it
Mm-hmm.
mostly because with our daughter, she is allowed to do this actually from 6 years old. So she can have the
Oh,
notebook
okay.
where she collects the stamps from 6.
Mm-hmm.
I started mine. I also have one, but I think I will do most of the trail with her starting next year. So it will be our thing, and then the boys will take us,
Yeah, I came into
pick us up from the places like
next
we
to the
do.
house. I wanted to come down and stand next to this tree because, oh, go ahead. Oh,
You got frozen a few times. So we are doing the trail, and uh, yes, it's all about the trees and connections, and the
yeah,
kids
I think the
feel it.
connection is going in and out, like a bigger part of the forest. I wanted to see how the connection is there.
Yeah, not so good there. Um, but
Okay,
yeah, so our
coming
trail,
back.
the trails we
What?
do, the trails we do
Mm-hmm.
with the kids, the hikes,
Yeah,
they are about connection after all. So we sort of escape from the everyday uh, life, school, work
yeah,
rush. We escape, we just walk. And meanwhile, amazing conversations happen. And
yeah,
they share secrets, maybe, or, when the boys hike with the dad, then it's a really bonding experience. They love it.
yeah.
I have a different style when I go with them. I tend to rush them, but so I'm learning as well how to take it, to observe more, to notice, to spot
Mm-hmm.
things, and to connect. And this to listen, because in the forest, the kids, they want to tell things. It's
Uh-huh.
all about storytelling. It's amazing.
Yes, because there's nothing else to worry about. You're
Yeah.
just in a forest with the trees, and the trees also because they have that chemical, to help us relax and feel good. So probably they are just happier in the forest,
Mm-hmm,
like we are,
definitely.
And then when you're there, there's just no homework, nothing, no practice, nothing like that to
Yeah.
worry about. It's just nature.
Yeah, and it starts with them telling things that are first top of their mind, releasing various
Hmm.
frustrations, and who told who to whom, stuff from school that they need to let out. And then
Yeah.
the bonding stuff starts. So
Hmm.
it's more about sharing deeper stories, and as the parents, they asked us questions about various topics. Yeah, and of course these are like half a day hikes, so there is time.
Hmm.
It's not just
Yeah.
walk in the park.
Yeah. It's good to have that um, time. I mean, I'm so grateful that you guys are able to do that with the kids.
Hi
Hi, Harriet.
Harriet. Hi Jack.
Thank you for joining. We are just kind of walking, spending time outside, and just talking about the forest. And Gobby's taking the kids into the forest.
Yeah, around
And
Hungary.
I tried to go down to the deep forest, but then the connection was not that good. So I had to climb back up. Hi, Harriet. Nice to see you.
Look at
Hope you're
this.
doing well.
There's mistletoe.
Oh, beautiful. Look at these
Mistletoe.
trees. Oh, nice.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at the sunset. So,
Text for ticks every time. Okay.
yeah.
They are not that common here where I am. I don't know if in the forest where Gabi you are, if ticks are common there.
Ticks. Oh, yeah, they are. I mean, but I'm walking on a larger path, so
Yeah.
I'm not going through overgrown grass or such.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Usually I wear a hat if I
Mm-hmm.
come to the forest just in case. But we didn't really have such experience that they would fly over us or fall
Mm-hmm.
out. I did take a tick off from one of our kids this weekend, but it hadn't bitten, it was not just in time.
Mm-hmm.
So we check all the time because, yeah, of course, it can happen. But so I'm walking on such roads, just looking for the trails that still have light.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is on the other side. But there are mosquitoes, so I'm getting bitten now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So you
I wanted to
you were
share
talking
that
about, yeah, go
that
ahead.
the air is so full with elder flowers, right? That's bodza.
Oh, I'm jealous.
So today I
I
found
love
an
that
old.
smell.
It's
That's
amazing.
such a beautiful smell. I love the smell of the elder flowers.
The whole weekend I felt it. We felt it everywhere. It's all over, all around,
Mm.
in the countryside. So we gathered some. We picked some flowers, and today I found an old recipe. Uh, well, I would like to say that it's from my grandma, but she didn't used to make such. Well, I don't remember. Um, she used to make other stuff, but I fell in love with this elderflower lemonade, ferment
Mm.
the fermented type.
That sounds amazing.
And now I'm trying a recipe. And I realized that I do need to put the right amount of sugar because last year I tried it with less and it didn't work
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
the bacteria needs the sugar to start
Mm-hmm.
the fermentation process. So I'm very curious. I just put it before before I went live.
Yeah, I saw the picture you sent.
Yeah,
That looks great.
and with all the lemon, all the flowers, it smells amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a few ingredients.
Yeah.
So I will.
My grandma used to make that syrup, and it's one of my favorite syrup. We would go and pick the flowers,
Mhm.
and she boiled water and poured it over it, I think, and soaked it. And oh, and I think that's all she had in there. It's just like sugar, elder flowers, water. I don't know if she had lemon. Maybe she did, but yeah, it was really good.
But yeah, there are two recipes. So one is for the syrup, and one is for this fermented lemonade.
Mm-hmm. Sounds amazing.
This refreshing drink of summer. And if you want to enjoy this during winter, uh, you need to use the syrup recipe for
Yeah.
elderflower recipe. And
I remember we always had the savings from the summer on the winter, and we enjoyed it. Yeah.
yeah, so I feel drawn to these things now a
Hmm.
lot more. And of course, one might say it comes with age because we are starting to appreciate more the
Yeah.
good stuff as we get older. But
I
I
love,
think it's
yeah. I love the things that my grandma used to do. It's true, and I agree that I appreciate them more. And just coming out to the garden and pick things, I've been enjoying it more and more as the older I get.
exactly. So so they live in our memory of these good, healthy products or recipes, and maybe remember things they used to say.
Yeah,
And I remember last summer we also talked about similar things, because summer brings these
I
back.
remember my grandma always said, "Just quickly, quickly now. Let's just do it. Just do it now. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Just do it now." I remember grandma always say, "Just do it. Let's just do it. Do it now. Come on, Mama, you can do it."
Yes, because these flowers, for example, they don't last that long, just a few weeks. So
Yeah,
if
so
you
you have
really
to
want
pick
to,
them.
yeah, pick and use them quickly, because the flavor won't last for so long. What did you
I'm
find?
picking I'm picking garlic leaves and radish leaves from my garden and parsley and broccoli leaves, and I'm
Mhm.
snacking them.
The best next. Ah,
But the snails and the slugs been eating a lot of my stuff, so I have to come up with. I usually just throw them down
yeah.
the hill, but I picked so many this morning, and I also have bear traps for them, but it's not enough. Well, but I'm very grateful for all the apple trees and pear trees we have. We start to have the little apples on them. I don't know if you can see they just start to grow.
Yeah, I can see.
And interestingly, we have a tree down in our lower orchard that have never produced. And
Hmm.
now, after 13 years, we cut down a big piece of it a few years ago. And I've been doing the composting and the mulching and
Mhm.
all that. And after now, 13 or 14 years later, the first time it flowered and producing.
Wow.
So we don't know why it didn't so far, but there's always hope. So we
Hmm.
were just thinking, well, if it doesn't do anything this year, we might have to cut it down. So we might have scared the tree.
Look
And
at
it's
this.
showing us, oh, how beautiful. That's pretty.
I don't know what this is, but it looks like fireworks.
Hmm.
See?
I have some. This is broccoli flowers.
It's beautiful.
This is how broccoli looks like when it flowers. And then I have some roses and columbine. They are so beautiful.
My roses on the balcony are in bloom,
Nice.
and we've had them for 6 years, I think,
Wow.
outside.
Here's some roses.
Oh, so beautiful.
And my favorites are the calla lilies. They are just so elegant. I
Yes.
always love them. But I love all kinds of flowers. Here are some fuchsias.
Oh, it's beautiful. My parents have these. They're like hanging
Hmm.
lanterns.
Yeah. But my favorite thing is really, I love flowers so much, but I just love the trees. You know,
Yes.
I just love the trees and the forest. It's so refreshing, especially when it's hot. just to walk outside in the forest.
Like now, it's very hot here still. It's humid and the whole
These
day.
are
Now,
also so beautiful. This columbine.
yeah, so I think I've seen it here as well. Maybe earlier this month. Maybe it's too hot now for.
Mm-hmm.
So here, summer arrived suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
Very hot. 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know what's in. I need to check in Fahrenheit, but it's very hot. I will check. And I do hear a
I'm just very
motorbike.
happy for the forest. You can hear that? We are chopping up some wood for
Yeah.
around the trees to put them at the base of the trees as a
Mm-hmm.
protection.
Yeah, I've heard about this. That it keeps them cool, right? That it keeps sort of shade
The moisture.
and moist and yeah.
Yeah, it keeps them moisture because in the summer it gets so hot. So in
Mm-hmm.
the forest it's okay, but around the fruit trees and plants,
Yeah.
it's good to put actually pull the weeds out, which I was working on this morning, and then I'm gonna lay a thick layer of cardboard, and then we put wood chips on the top. And then I also make compost and a compost juice from them. I collect the compost juice and add water, and then do that for nutrition. And they seem to like it. Seem to be doing well.
For sure, the
So the
apple
mulch
tree
and the cardboard
helps.
helps keep
Mm-hmm.
the weeds down. Also provide the nourishment and the cooling.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
yeah,
here we had 86
I'm
Fahrenheit.
excited that it's nice out. Uh-huh.
I checked. It was
We
86
had rain
degrees.
the last 3 days. It was raining a lot. Did you guys have any rain?
Mm, about a week ago, it was really cold, and we had some rain.
Mm-hmm.
But the temperatures went down suddenly, and now it's plus 20 degrees or more.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So it was a sudden change now, and it seems to be full summer already. But it's just
mm-hmm.
May. Okay, it will soon, in 1 week, no, in less than a week. What day is today? Wednesday. I always have to check.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, next week it's already June, and it's been busy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I know you've been crazy busy. But
busy.
I think going back to the wisdom of the grandmothers, I just I just want to say that since now I don't have my grandmother anymore, I wish I would have learned more from her. You
Yeah,
know,
same.
I appreciate what she taught me, and there's so much more. I wish I would have asked or wrote down things she said because I remember some, but I don't remember at all. You know, so
Yeah,
it's good to those of you who still have grandmothers ask him a lot of questions.
yeah, or have lives with them. I would love my grandma to just be live with me, like because in her last years I was abroad, but we were visiting a lot, like
Mm,
every 2 months or so, and
mm-hmm.
just I don't remember having deep discussions. so much.
Uh-huh.
So it was more about, hugging, and um, she was repeating her usual ways of talking. I just remember she
Mm-hmm.
was really cute, and I was trying to soak up all the, to use the time, but not in this sense that I would take the knowledge from her, or so it was at this love level thing. I don't know if I can explain, but I do wish I had written recipes down, or
Yeah.
stories from her youth.
Yes. Yeah. I'm grateful for the ones I have, and then the few stories that we found later that she wrote down that I didn't even know about it, and I have two of those, from her
Mhm.
childhood. Yeah.
So I
Um.
started, because I don't have such stories. I started putting together this sort of how I how I imagine her youth was, based on the little things I know, but it's also half fiction,
Uh huh.
and and it's also a bit how I imagine we could have been
Uh huh.
if we lived in a different, if we had lived in a different world, because she was really busy when I was small. They had animals, the farm, and not a big
Yeah.
farm, but it was it was not an easy life, and they didn't have much money.
No. No.
They had the garden, the animals, and some other work as well. In the communism, um, they had some fixed task to do every day.
Yeah.
For
It was not an easy life for sure. You had to have the animals and the garden to survive,
yeah,
which I feel like partially I'm going back to that because I'm so grateful for the food that we get from the
hmm
trees and everything. Because with the gas prices and everything else, it's just so expensive to buy. You know, I'm sure the same for you. The one you get from your mom, the
yes,
fruits and the it's just so nice to have that.
those are the treasures. So
Yes.
we really
And
appreciate.
especially when we know where they grow, and that there was no chemicals and, they grown with love by family or
Yeah,
by ourselves.
and they do it with love for us.
Yeah. And then the strawberries on your balcony.
Yeah. Now it's picking time, so we were picking some every morning.
Nice.
So delicious.
Mine are flowering still, but no berries. Lots of flowering strawberries, but no berries.
Uh, we had fresh strawberries from Hungary locally, where we went this past weekend, from the Somogyi region. They
Hmm.
were amazing. We got a few kilos and just ate strawberries.
That's wonderful.
And I don't know if we're gonna find more around. I'll try to go to the market.
So I'm going to have to say goodbye to everyone who joined today because I have a meeting in 3 minutes. So
I'm so happy we could
yeah,
do
thank you
a
so much
nature
for a
walk.
for a lovely nature walk and talking about our elders. And it's so nice to get out and start a nature walks again. So I'm
Yes.
looking forward for our next one. And thank you, Harriet, for joining and Jack for joining. Until we see you guys next time.
See you
Have a
soon.
beautiful day.
Thank you. Thank you, Harriet. Enjoy the day and
Bye.
join us soon. Bye.